with my third speech. This is a how-to speech, and here are my cards. And my crowd for this evening Knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. My family has been gardening for generations. It is now my turn to learn this trade. Everyone eats vegetables. You go to the store and you buy them. An important benefit to growing your own food and everything is saving your own seeds to grow again the next year. You can take these seeds and save money. You can control your food supply. It preserves your strong and healthy plants and lets you grow them again the next year. They've adapted to your growing conditions and everything, so it makes it easier to grow them the following year. Drying and storing seeds can actually help them last up to 10 years. The best seeds to store are your heirloom seeds. They're the oldest. Some of them have been around since the 1800s. They're reliable, they're constant, they're easy to grow, and they're hardy. You can save other seeds as well. What you want to focus on is if that plant produced a lot that year. If it didn't, you really don't want a plant that has a bad producing gene. What you need to make a seed vault is a quart jar with a tight lid. Usually a canning jar works best. You want rice that'll fill it 2/3 full. You want your seeds out of a packet or even dried from your plant. Some cheesecloth, muslin, anything like that to put the seeds in. You also need a baking tray to put the rice on and an oven. Now what you do, I've already put the rice in the jar and everything and had it cool. It takes way too long to do it otherwise. What you want to do is you take the rice and you actually spread it on the baking tray. You put it in the oven at 350 for 45 minutes. It'll be well heated at that point. You dump it into the jar and you close it up, and you have to wait for it to cool, which is actually the longest part. It can take hours. After that point, you put it into the jar. You take your seeds out of the casings and you wrap them into your, I'm using cheesecloth for this. And you just want to make sure that they're wrapped nice. It doesn't have to be snug or anything like that. What the rice does is after it's been heated, it pulls all of the moisture out of the canister and keeps it out. So you're going to put your cheesecloth in here and seal it back up. And that is it. It will sit for 2 weeks, after which that point the seeds become completely dormant and they won't try to, the moisture will actually make them try to sprout. This keeps them from doing that. At that point, when they're dormant, you can store them in a cool, dark place or anything like that, in a cupboard, underneath the house, a cellar, whatever you need, and it will keep them for up to 10 years. The nice thing about this is it's easy to make. It saves your seeds. Heirloom seeds can cost anywhere from $5 to $20 for a pack. When you buy those packs and you just save them around the house or in your garden, garage, or anything like that, they can sprout, they go bad, and you don't get to use them. You could try to plant them and they won't grow. This lasts up to 10 years. You can replenish your supply every season. So you plant your seeds, your plants grow, you pull them out, you let them dry and everything, and then you put that season into another jar and it starts all over again. This helps you take control of your produce production, and it can be part of your long-lasting tradition. Thank you.